Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. In today's video, I will be doing something a little different than what I usually do. I'm still trying to figure out what I want for my channel and what type of content I want to be putting out there. For today's video, I'm going to be taking out my cartilage piercing for the first time in 2 years. Okay, so I have my piercing, I have my earring over here. It's like a tiny little hoop. I did have to find a couple ways to measure what size would be right for me. So hopefully this fits, but I don't actually know if it does fit. So first, obviously, I'm going to start out by washing my hands. I saw that some people used gloves, so I'm going to use gloves also. I think it's just so you have a better grip to grasp the balls to unscrew it. And while I try to take out my earring, I'm just going to put the new one in alcohol just so I can disinfect it. So I have 50% alcohol. I don't know if this is enough. Yeah, I don't know why I wore gloves before soaking it, so if you're gonna do this, I suggest putting on the gloves after. So now I'm just gonna try to unscrew this. Okay. And so for my experience with this cartilage piercing, I have a pretty bad experience. That's why it's taking me 2 years before I actually remove it. I don't know which way I'm supposed to turn it, but it doesn't seem like it wants to come out.
Never ever meant to be so sour, baby. Running out of steam every day, be the same. Living like this, testing.
I closed my sink before doing this, so thank God it didn't go down the drain. It's out. This is what it, can you guys see? Yeah, this is what it looks like. Ugh, it's such a tiny little hole. I'm gonna take a Q-tip and I'm just gonna dip it in a bit of alcohol just to clean the area. Okay, so I got this pierced 2 years ago. It was on my boyfriend and I's anniversary. I just decided I wanted to get pierced. And everything that could go wrong went wrong. So when I went, they took me right away. Thank God there were no appointments. The lady charged me $94. It was like $65 for the piercing, but then I also bought aftercare for $10. Even with tax, it wouldn't go up to $94. So I didn't realize when I went to go get it done that that wasn't the right price. So I went back a couple of days later and I showed her the receipt and I was like, listen, I came here a couple days ago. I got one aftercare product and I got a helix piercing and I don't know how this is my total. She told me that she couldn't do anything because the receipt that I had wasn't the actual receipt. It was the transaction receipt. So not only did they charge me the wrong price, but they gave me the wrong receipt. So I couldn't prove that's not the amount that I was supposed to pay for. They had to go in their copies of their receipts to find my purchase, but it wasn't there, okay? The lady that checked me out, she charged me the wrong price, gave me the wrong receipt, and threw out the actual store copy receipt. In the end, I did get my money back. I can't believe she did every single thing wrong. I have finished soaking the earring in alcohol. So this is what it looked like. I don't know if you can see this. I'll link it below if you guys want to check it out. I got the 6mm 20 gauge earring in rose gold. I'm literally sweating.
Never ever meant to be so sour, baby. Running out of steam every day, be the same.
It's so small.
Like this, testing all my patience. Need a bit of you every time.
I measured it so many times, you guys. Ugh. As you guys saw, it is a couple millimeters too small. Oh, I'm so frustrated. And I can't even return it. or exchange it because it's an earring. I was so excited, you guys. Okay, so let me just talk a little bit here. After a year, my piercing wasn't doing well. They would get really crusty and bloody. Every time I went back to the piercing place, they would always tell me just do a sea salt soak. That was their solution every single time that I went. And then one time, a guy suggested that I should get an earring change. It hurt so bad. After it was finished, I went outside and I started crying my eyes out. It was so painful. It was like so much worse than piercing it. If you guys want to know what it feels like, take your nails and pinch wherever you want to get your piercing, and that's typically what it would feel like, but a bit worse. Anyways, so I got it changed to the bar and that cost me another $35. I spent above $100, so I really wanted to keep it. After a while, it started to get better. That's when I started seeing like actual good healing progress. Now a year later, I can finally say that it's fully healed. If you try to take it out and it hurts too much, it is not healed. Right now when I took it out, it didn't hurt at all. So after 2 whole years of being like cautious around my ear, every time someone like kind of comes up next to me or they try to touch my ear, I like flinch back because it's such a reflex, because I've been doing that for 2 whole years. Oh, I did have 2 keloid scars. The first one was on my back. I rubbed tea tree oil on it for a week straight, every day, just once a day, and then it healed. A couple months later, I got another keloid scar, but this time it was on the front. Also, just to clarify, I am not a body piercer. I don't know anything about piercings. So please don't come at me. If you guys have any knowledge in this, please comment down below what size you think I should get. I do like the snug fit more, like the straight line fit rather than the slouchy fit. So that is it for today's video. If you guys learned anything new, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments as always, and I will try my best to answer them. I will link the earring down below in the description bar so you guys can check it out. For reference, once again, I have the 6mm 20 gauge in rose gold. I know it's a mismatch, but I did buy rose gold earrings, so I will be changing these to rose gold. I hope you enjoyed this experimental video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I might drink like a love, like a love.